One of the artists that can dance really well is Doja Cat, so let's steal some of her moves, shall we? I'm going to choose the moves that are great for just doing them at a party, if you want to impress your friends. And let me know whose moves we can do next. Like any artist, I was thinking maybe Justin Bieber, he knows how to dance, Taylor Swift. Like give me some ideas of somebody you like, and I'm going to teach you their moves. Let me get started. The first move that I love her doing is this little pelvis scoop that she does. She did it in one of her concerts. So let me break it down for you. We're going to start with the pelvis isolation because this is a crucial part of this movement. So all you're going to do is bring the pelvis front and back, feeling the arch in your back right here. This motion. We're going to do it very slowly, kind of like scooping, creating this U shape from the front to back, like that. And we're going to do it with the leg in the air. Nobody said this will be easy. It's Doja Cat after all. And we're going to slowly lift the foot as the scoop starts. We're not going to lift the foot far off the floor, just enough so we can walk. She's actually moving around with this movement. So it looks like this. Foot up, start preparing the pelvis forward, scoop it back. When you put the foot down, pelvis goes forward, because we need space to go back. And as you lift the foot, you're going to scoop the pelvis back. Very hard to balance in this one, so it's actually easier to do it faster. I'll show you from the side. With music, it will be much easier. We'll do it in a second. We have scoop to the back, pelvis forward. When you put the foot down, scoop to the back. We have 1, 2, 1, 2. That scoop will take a little bit of time to get used to. But it looks so good, so let's learn it. Now, as you're doing this motion, make sure the pelvis movement is small. You don't want to exaggerate, don't make it too large. Make it enough so that it's visible, and make it enough so that you can balance, because if the motion is too big, it's going to throw you off, and we still want to have that one leg up. And what you want to do is, once you're feeling comfortable with this one, we're going to add the arm. What she's doing specifically is she is bringing the arms down the body. You don't have to do it, like if you're doing this motion at a party, you can do anything you want with the arms. It will still work. I'll show you a few options, but she's going down like that. Not in specific position, but it kind of looks good when you put it all together. And don't do it like over and over again. Maybe like once in a while, just like a little accent with the hands, with the arms. But this is what we have. Pretty cool. Like I would do it at a party. And stay tuned at the end, like towards the end, I'm going to show you how you can make those moves look as good as they look on her. I'll give you my best tips. Next movement that she does is one of my favorites because it brings me back to my roots as a professional hip hop dancer. Bear with me, this one is not easy, but I bet that you like how she's doing it. And she does this a lot. It's a reverse arm wave. So just to give you an idea, it's this motion. Okay, I used to love waving, so this is my jam. I'm excited to teach it. We're going to start with the arms out, one arm. Pick the arm that is easier for you to move. Well, I guess you have to try it on both sides to know that, but for me, it's this one. So we're going to start with the shoulder going up while the arm is straight. The next position is we want to drop the shoulder, but at the same time, elbow goes out, the hand stays the same. So now the shoulder is down, elbow is pointing out. And the last part is you're going to, straighten the arm, and your hand is opening to face your hip. Okay, so those three positions, we have to learn them to be able to do this motion. We have shoulder up, bend the elbow as you're dropping the shoulder, don't do anything with the hand, and then just move the hand, just break the wrist like that when you're straightening the arms. This is the easiest position, it's just shoulder up. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You want to get it to the point where you can do it with your eyes closed. No, it's not going to happen in a 5-minute tutorial. It might take some time, quite a while, this move. But only once you have those three positions, the muscles will start to remember the movement, and this is when you can start to smooth it out. It's not going to look smooth right away, not in the first days or weeks, but then once you have the motion, this is what we get. And you can bring the arm up, bring it down, This one will definitely shock your friends because not a lot of people know how to do it. And once you have it, you can also walk with it. This is what she does. Okay, and for this last move, I liked how she did it in the rehearsal, so I'm going to break it down. We're going to walk, so let me show you maybe sideways. We're going to take a step, and then you're going to bring the foot on the toe next to the foot you just stepped with. So you go boom, and then you switch. The foot that we just touched to the floor goes forward, and then you're bringing the other foot on your toes. So we have step, touch, step, touch. And she's kind of doing like a skipping motion, boom, boom. So we want to do those two actions at the same time. Make sure the steps are small, because if you do it at a party, you're not going to have that much space to travel around, but focus on that skipping motion. Step and the toes touching the floor next to the foot happens at the same time. It's very quick. And 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm not dragging the toes. It might look like it, but it would slow you down if you do that. So it's more so a lift, a quick lift, and then I end up by the foot I just stepped with. So we have step, 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 step. I'll show you what it looks like to the front. Again, start with whichever foot, step, bring the foot in, in. Again, 1, 2, 1, 2. And to make it look a little bit cooler, when you're taking that initial step, start with the heel. So bring the foot down on the heel, and then the toes drop as you bring the other foot inwards, like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. And this is how you make those movements look the best. First of all, tip number 1, you want to put a lot of effort into the movements that you're doing. You can see in that last clip, she's just grooving to the music, she's just dancing around, but she's giving it her all. Like, you can tell that she's enjoying the song she's dancing to, she's enjoying the movement, and it shows. So any move that you're doing, even if you're doing it to a song that you might not enjoy, show that you are. Tip number 2, make sure any movement that you're doing, it doesn't look sloppy. Make sure you finish it. So you can see her doing a little hip roll. She's not only putting effort into it when she starts, but she actually finishes it. So she's doing it all the way through. We can easily do something similar, but it just doesn't look right. So if you do that little arch at the end, this is a complete movement. This is what we want. And tip number 3, be prepared that those technical, complex movements, such as the reverse arm wave that she's doing, they take a long time to perfect. It's not going to happen in a week or 2. And keep in mind, Doja Cat has been dancing for a long, long time. This is her in a video from like 10, maybe more years ago. She's been doing that movement for that many years. That's why it looks so effortless on her. If you're new here and you have trouble dancing in social settings, maybe you don't know what to do, maybe you don't have rhythm, you have trouble like moving different body parts together, or it just doesn't look right, I am now accepting new clients to work with me inside my online program, Confidence Through Dance, where I will take you from the sidelines onto the dance floor by building your fundamental dance skills, building your confidence to dance in front of others. Click the link below to sign up, and let's get you started. I hope you like this video. Let me know whose moves I should teach you next, like what artists do you like, give me some ideas in the comments, and I'm excited to do it. It's kind of fun to steal other people's moves. All right, you guys, that's it from me today. See you in the next video. Bye.